I'm going 365 days without dating apps, so tonight I tried speed dating and it was not a good time. Let's get into it. It was hosted at a winery downtown. You get your name tag. You basically take notes, and if you have a match at the end, they will shoot you an email. Here's the setup. It was very cozy and intimate. The age range for this one was 30 to 49, but I started to panic because everyone looked 70. We also started the event late, which I wasn't a fan of, but it's fine, so I got comfortable. Immediately, a man who looked like Experiment 626 sat down and started explaining to me why he didn't believe in the Me Too movement. This man hates Apple and showed me his cool Android. One guy ranted and raved about Ed Sheeran. Another guy was very adamant that the pandemic was a scam. And lastly, someone was very passionate about New Orleans being the dirtiest place they've ever visited. In a surprising plot twist, despite saying no to everyone, I still ended up with 2 matches, to which I did not respond. This is going to be a long year without the apps.
And then they wonder why men don't go to dating events anymore. Look at this. They're recorded without consent, exposed on social media, and ridiculed in front of thousands of people. That's why we leave these women alone at dating events like the ones you're about to see in this video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Let's get started.
Can someone please tell me why I literally paid to go on dates with men tonight and I didn't get to date a single man? The universe said no. No fucking thank you. I don't want you to do it. I went speed dating tonight and I got grouped in with the group of guys to walk around with, to talk to the women, not date the men. I only got to talk to women tonight. If that's not the biggest sign from the universe saying like, no, like, don't do it. I mean, what the heck? I give up. I'm done. I give up.
What?
At every singles event, it's all women.
Yeah.
That's exactly
I don't want to do them anymore because it's so hard to get men to sign up. And I had one a few weeks ago, and one of the guys was like, please do this again. This was awesome. I'm like, I will do it again if you promise, like, get friends to come. Like, it's so hard to get guys to sign up. And he's like, no, why would I want more competition?
Yeah.
But why? Like, I guess both perspectives. Like, what do you think? But also as a guy. So if you told me when I was 27, hey, there's a singles event where there's going to be 20 to 25 really cool women, I'd be like, yeah, like that's sick. Like, why would I not go? I go to the bar to meet the single woman.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I go to the singles event where they actually want to meet me too?
Yeah.
But as a guys, why did we never go to them?
Yeah, doesn't it take away like the thing of rejection? Like,
Well, what my perspective was this. I feel like guys are super sensitive to get rejected. And when you go to a singles event, there's an expectation that you should hook up or you should like meet somebody.
Yeah.
And if you don't, it's like, oh, well, you got rejected. And maybe if you hit on somebody there and they don't like you, it's very in your face.
Yeah.
Whereas if you get rejected at a bar, it's so like sugar coated and it's so like
kind of disappear.
You can disappear or like just pretend like something happened. You could hide.
I'm sorry, ladies. The men didn't show up tonight.
First of all, the women who tend to go to these events aren't usually the most attractive. Second, the entry fee is often higher for men, which means you're basically paying to get rejected. Imagine only a few men show up, you're charged to get in, you're required to talk to 15 or 20 women, and every single one of them turns you down. That stings. Here's a clear example of the kind of women who attend. The one who wasn't having any luck on dating apps decided to pay. And with that cow ring in her nose, she still couldn't get a single man to talk to her. I'd recommend she take it out. The truth is, men are walking away from dating events. The next girl in the following video proves exactly why.
One time I showed up to a speed dating event that I had to apply for, interview for, and pay for. And 3 out of the 8 men at the event were randos that were pulled off the street that day.
Have 3 dates with 3 different men in a day.
I hope you guys like the look. So what I like to do on a date night is I like to go on multiple dates because obviously I don't do my makeup like this every single day. And I think one of the best things with doing multiple dates with multiple people, so for example, I'm doing 3 dates tonight. So I'm going to do like space them out. So the first date was like It was like after work time, have a quick coffee or a drink. Second date is 7 till about 8:45, and then the last date is the last late date. And I'm actually going for 2 dinners. So I guess the second dinner, I'll just say I'm not hungry. But at least that way, you'll have your 3 dates done. And if you don't get a call back from one, you will from another. That's the best way to do it. Do 3 dates if you can in a day. When you have your makeup done, like organize it all for one day in a week. Space it out, space the dates out so you've got time to get to the next one. But do like multiple men, because men will date multiple women in one day, so you can do multiple men in one day and see which one is the best fit. A lot of the times you don't get any callbacks or texts back for whatever reason, so it's always good to have like more options. So do like 3 dates in a row, because it's so annoying having to do one date, get ready, didn't work out for whatever reason, and then you're stuck. So do like 3 in a day. Always have lots of options. Okay? Bye.
Who am I supposed to talk to? Where are the men?
I don't know if it's just me, but that blonde had a very deep voice. Or maybe she's packing something between her legs. But imagine going to a dating event and asking 3 of the men there why they showed up, and they tell you, I came for a free dinner. That's because they couldn't find enough men to attend the event. Men are fed up. They're done with this. Look at how that blonde woman with the manly voice goes out with 3 different men in one day. That's a slap in the face to men. A woman who genuinely wants to meet a decent man doesn't do that. That's something a woman does when she wants free food, pictures for her Instagram, basically to use you. The kind of woman who isn't wife material, if she's even a woman. But let's continue.
Let me say this. This is not a gotcha moment, because we knew, the men and women, that it was going to harm a certain demographic of women who follow certain movements or hold the water for certain movements. And there's always one group. So for the birth of the Kevin Samuels, the birth of the Passport Bros or Blue Book Gentlemen, the women that are still following this feminist agenda, we knew who it was going to hurt. And all of these different movements, right? So seeing that video with a club full of women or lounge or whatever, like full of women, that's only the beginning. Because the more men stay at home and say they want peace, they play video games and say, I'd rather do that after getting off from work, living in apartments by themselves, or decide to go overseas for 6 months, work on a ship for 6 months, or work for electrical companies and leave on the weekend to go overseas. And the dudes that follow Kevin Samuels saying, yo, if you ain't a certain type of woman, I don't want to deal with you. Or if you feel I'm less than, I'd rather not be around you. I don't want to be accused like Brian Banks. They see those stories that keep rehashing in society. I don't want to be set up for a robbery. All of these different things men are thinking. They're thinking. We talk about it. They rather go to cigar lounges. Y'all don't understand what type of time men are on. They rather sit in the library learning IT, don't have no background in IT like myself. So we know where this is going. And for women not to catch on this and say, yo, you listening to influencers who have boyfriends, or you listening to friends who have, they're in marriages. You listen to the friends that are no good, that want to cheat, who don't care for relationships. It's gonna harm you, the ones that want to go out and be around men, the ones that tell you to be antisocial against men. It's going to harm you more so than anybody else. Certain groups, certain races, certain colors of women are going to take the brunt of it. But stubborn. But we see what's going to happen. And this is just only the beginning as technology increases. This is only going, But shout out to everybody. I don't want to be vitriolic. I don't want to approach this from a hostile standpoint. Just, ladies, just watch who you listen to. That's it. So watch who you listen to. Even you shouldn't allow to get into a conversation with men and men have to curb what they say, or they got to walk on eggshells when they talk to you. I don't operate like that when I get into certain discussions, and men shouldn't have to. Truth should make you free.
Kevin Samuels was never about simply saying, "Here's the kind of woman you should look for." His core message was, increase your value as a man. Education, discipline, purpose, presentation, income, leadership. Because the relationship marketplace doesn't run on Jelania, it runs on perceived value. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. A lot of women don't understand that. They all think they're a 10. They all buy into that feminist, you deserve narrative. Now everyone believes she deserves the winner, the single mom, the party girl, the career woman, the skinny one, the overweight one. All of them think they deserve the best, even if they don't qualify for that man. I've always kept that in mind, and you see it all the time. Look at the wealthiest men or the ones with stable families. Look at the woman standing next to them. Look at the kind of man they are. You can't demand a winner while being a loser. That's what Kevin Samuels explained to both men and women. Be realistic and adjust your standards accordingly.
Women.
Single men of CT, I need you. So I am a licensed clinical social worker and a published author, and I am hosting a speed dating event February 7th, 5 to 7 at a bookstore called Worthwhile Reads. So the dilemma is we have a lot of lovely ladies signed up, but the men are slacking. So I need your help. Please, please, please come give speed dating a chance. If you're looking for love, hoping to spark a connection. Again, lots of lovely women signed up, but not so many men. So I am calling out all single men, please. There is the link in my bio to purchase a ticket for this speed dating event. And of course, if you have any questions, please comment on this video or shoot me a message.
Ain't no desirable man going to no speed dating event. I don't know who need to hear that, but before y'all keep wasting y'all money and time going to these speed dating events, don't do it if you expecting men that you would actually want to be there, because they're not. If there are any men there at all, they're definitely not going to be the type of man that you would want. They're going to be undesirable, but they won't be actual top tier, attractive men with things going for themselves. You know why? Because if a man is actually desirable, why would he need to come to a speed dating event? He wouldn't. Desirable men get women constantly, whether it's walking out the house, going to the store, going to the gym, going to school. They don't have a problem in the woman department. See, y'all having a problem in the men department, which is why you're at a speed dating event. But these men are not having an issue with women when they're desirable. They don't have a problem getting girls. You have a problem getting men. And that's something that you need to work on. But as far as going to these speed dating events and thinking that you're going to meet actual men that you would want, they're not going to be there. You'll be good if you even get any men there at all, even the ones that nobody wants.
Did you see anyone come in yet? No, this is getting ridiculous.
I laugh because women are getting desperate. Men really are stepping away from the dating scene. This woman is partly right. It's not that the men who end up going to these events are bad men. It's that so many women show up obsessed with landing a high-value man that they won't even consider an average guy. It's the same message as always. They believe they deserve the winner. Don't you see how that woman is practically begging men to show up? These events are going to become so unbalanced that women will have to pay while men get in for free because men just aren't attending. And she, like the first girl with the pig ring in her nose, comes off desperate just to talk to a man. Feminism has done a lot of damage to women because it's feminist women and the less attractive ones who are increasingly ending up single. By 2030, more than 45% of women over 30 will be single. The prediction keeps unfolding.
Okay, men,
Black men especially, please answer me this. Why is it that many of y'all refuse to go to curated dating events? I'm talking about events where the vibes are already set, the ambiance is right, the music is good, the drinks are flowing. You're basically guaranteed to meet somebody who's actually interested in you and is serious about dating. You're pretty much set up to win. Conversation starters and prompts so there's no awkward silence, a bit of a structured experience, and maybe a little turn up afterward. So my question is it that dating events like this require a certain type of intention and vulnerability, and the patriarchy taught you that pursuing connection with effort somehow makes you less masculine or something? Because the patriarchy told y'all that you're supposed to just stumble into love and not actually prepare for it? Because we see how that's turning out. The women are doing the work. They're showing up, they're investing, they're trying something different, stepping out of their comfort zone, taking risks. Isn't risk-taking a part of masculinity too? So what is it really? Is it the event itself or the unlearning the patriarchy part?
Okay, so I'm doing a thing and I'm kind of excited about it because I've been thinking about this for such a long time. So hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be bringing this to life. But I've been wanting to host a speed dating event for a long time. Obviously, I'm single and I would love to participate in it as well. But if you're single and if you're interested in finding your other half, if you're looking for someone, if you're looking to be in a relationship, then I would love for you to be a part of this, hopefully. So I'm looking for people, women and men, ages 27 to 40. So if you're interested, feel free to respond to this with your name and email address, and I'll put you on a list. Details are still going to be finalized, but I just want to know right now, out of curiosity, who would even be interested in something like this. So I'll have you on that list, and then once more information unfolds, I will be able to provide that and email those who are interested. So let me know. But I think it'll be fun, and I'm excited about it.
I can't believe this. Where are they? It's almost 8. This is ridiculous. They stood us up.
The problem is that men have figured out the game. You're not inviting men to show up. You're inviting them to buy tickets to meet women you brought in for free. These men have to pay a higher cover charge, talk to women they probably aren't even attracted to, because a truly beautiful woman is rarely at a dating event, and on top of that, risk being rejected by several of them. It's simply a bad deal. It's not the patriarchy, it's common sense. You might want to start by letting men in for free. Say there'll be free beer. Maybe that'll get a few of them to show up. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. What do you think is the reason men don't go to dating events? Why do you think the woman with the nose ring is single? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to keep creating more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.